All right, after like a couple week hiatus, we're back. Guess who's
Couple
back,
weeks. I
back,
mean, I told you
back?
to do it without me.
You know, Jamie doesn't talk much throughout the podcast. I felt like that might be a little difficult.
Well,
But
the pharmacist thing would have been good.
I also asked Mickey, and he said he was busy. So, uh,
Bastard. Hmm.
like the day I could do it, he couldn't do it. So I was like, all right. I don't want to ask one of our other 7 pharmacist friends because I don't like them as much as Mickey. He's
Oof.
he's more of a talker. He's more of a character.
Yeah, I would say so,
I mean, I could have asked
for
Cameron,
sure.
but that would have been like
I
having
think
two
Cameron's
cherries.
excellent. My goodness. Can you imagine a podcast of Cameron and Jeremy?
I would have had to do like 99% of the time. Oh my god, my shirt is so furry from
I
my
was gonna,
dogs.
I was gonna say something. I was like, you need a fucking
Oof.
roller. Wow.
Damn.
Look at you.
Dogs.
With that vacuum you got right back there, huh?
Yeah, seriously, just take off my shirt.
You should. That out.
Jesus, man.
What fabric is that? Is that like a microfiber shirt or something?
I think it's just cotton.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
nice.
it's just cotton. That's one of the many disadvantages of having a dog.
One of the many, huh? You got a list.
Nah, there's not many. I love dogs. I love my dogs.
Hmm,
Other than them,
that's good.
shitting in the house occasionally and stuff like that, they're pretty great.
Nope, not for me.
They
Uh,
prefer fish that
see,
swim in their own toilets.
actually, I've got it set up so that it's hooked up to the spigot, and I've got fresh water going in, and then I put a drain
Ooh,
that goes out into the garden. So
ooh,
it's constantly pumping new water in.
nice. You really take
Yeah.
care of your fish. Great fish dad.
I don't want to do water changes, so I was like, nope, nope. I'm just gonna hook this up, and then I'm never gonna have to change their water.
I like it. I like it.
Yep,
All right.
yep. Speaking of your dogs, how did they like the storm?
They're pretty good about like storms. I think part of it is because they sleep in our bed, so it's like they feel safer. They're not like in their house or their cage or whatever. Hold on one second.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I think they feel safer. I mean, they don't mind fireworks either. I don't know, unless they're like really
Really?
close to the house. Like sometimes our neighbors that are like a diagonal across the street, kitty corner, whatever you want to call it, they'll shoot off fireworks and like the first few will kind of freak them out, and then they'll be like, oh, fireworks, and they'll go back to their daily lives.
Nice.
Yeah, I know some
Yeah.
dogs like they're
Oh,
terrified.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My parents' dog for sure.
Yeah,
Always freaking out. Uh, Actually, you know what? The new ones I don't think have a problem, but all the other ones had
yeah,
to tranquilize them.
really.
Mhm.
Oof. Yeah, we got lucky with our dogs not not caring.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you get any trees down or something?
no, no, we got lucky. We got lucky. It was
It
pretty bad.
was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, they were hyping it up like we were gonna have tornadoes everywhere.
it
It
wasn't that
was
bad, but it was like
I I
60
looked
mile
at the
an hour or
radar.
whatever.
There was some deep red and purple going on,
Yeah,
and I watched it like how it was supposed to go. I don't know if it actually went this way, but it was like literally two balls of storm, and they like went right around us. We were right in the middle. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
we got honestly we didn't get that much rain. I don't think we got a lot of like wind and then the thunder, lightning and stuff. But I don't think we got that much rain, which is
I don't
bad.
think so either. I don't think we got that much wind either. I think it was mostly just like thunder and lightning that I
Yeah.
noticed.
I mean, we got enough rain to make it humid as fuck out, but
I know that's just how it goes around here during the summer. Just
yeah,
unbearable.
it's bad. But
And it's been like slightly raining enough to make you feel like the
yeah,
drought is over. But if you look at all the waterways, they're all so fucking low.
yeah, like we really needed the rain, but like we needed more than it gave us. It
Oh yeah, the sun the next day dried it all up. It's already
was,
gone.
yeah, but you know, but then of course it'll snow like 12 feet. during the winter. That's when we get our precipitation.
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
Um, yeah, I don't know what the status is on the crops, but as far as driving past, they all look pretty good. I was
Yeah,
pretty impressed.
I kind of noticed that too. They're not bad.
Yeah, I
With
was
how
like,
little rain we've gotten.
I thought we had a crazy drought. All the crops look really good, considering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's quite a flip around from what was that like 4 years ago?
yeah, yeah, we're yeah, that was what it is. The weather it's almost like a year to year thing. Like one year we get a ton of rain, and the next year we get like no rain, and it's the end of the world either way because it's like oh flooding everywhere, and then no flood or no water, crops are gonna die, everyone's gonna starve.
Well,
Yeah,
the funny thing about around here with that rain is like you don't even need heavy rain that long for tons of areas to flood. Like there's
true.
so many people that are in floodplains that like if it rains for like half of a day decently, they've got water in their basement. I mean, it's just like all over the place around here. So many people are bad spots, but then it's like when it rained for like a week straight heavily,
Yeah,
then it was like the whole house is underwater. But yeah, like the Des Plaines River and the Fox River, they all flood so bad.
yeah, they do. Fucking where you used to live, fucking Grand was flooded like for weeks at one time. I think that was like 3, 4 years ago, maybe.
The drain the Well, you know what's really funny about it is the Lindenhurst house is like literally it's kind of like on a hill compared to the neighbors.
Oh,
So
so it
like
all
the
just
one neighbor, the yard completely floods. And it comes up right up to the property line, but it's like the hill starts there. So like it doesn't come up and flood. And then like the other house is actually up on the hill too, so it doesn't really have a problem. But then the streets, I think they're better now that they redid it all, but I mean, Grand was terrible
yeah, it was.
all over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks nice, I guess, now. Have you been over there?
No, I haven't been over there since you moved, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't go that way, other than to go to your house.
Well, they redid all the streets there now. So instead of you being able to just like, because this is what I thought they were gonna do. I thought they were just gonna add a middle lane with where it's all yellow paint and you go into it whenever there's a turn coming up, right?
uh,
Or if you're turning into a house, you go into the yellow paint, right? No, that's not what they did. They decided that they needed a concrete median all the way down,
what?
right? Yeah. So now there's a median all the way down, and then when it comes up to a street, they have an opening where you can turn to the street, or you can take a U-turn and go to the house that you were trying to turn left at.
Okay.
Now they're like encouraging the fuck out of U-turns, which where everywhere else they're like, don't take a U-turn, don't take a U-turn. Now they're like, this is what you have to do to get to your house.
If you want to get to your house, you turn it up, baby.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so now getting out of the driveway, you can only go west.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
can't
really
there's
inconvenient.
yep, there's a curve there. So you have to go down to the next street and pull a U-turn and come back.
That's so
Yeah, I was like,
inconvenient.
that's so inconvenient because most people are probably going to go to
Yeah,
Gurnee, not
Gurney,
the
not.
other way.
That's so weird.
So dumb.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. They put like trees and fucking flowers in the middle or whatever.
You know, people that are in charge of those things probably shouldn't be.
They don't live there. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, it looks nice when I drive through it. Oh, great.
But yeah, I have not been down there in a while, so I don't plan on going down there now that you told me that for sure. Well, actually, I would have no reason to make a Yui, so I could still
You'll
go
have
down there.
no yeah, you'll have no problem. Just drive straight through it. It
Yeah,
looks very nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't live down there anymore, so
No.
I
No.
don't have to worry about that.
Nope, but redid the siding and the roof and everything, the windows on the house, so it
Oh,
looks
nice,
nice. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Is that one guy still living there?
He sure is.
Nice, good.
Yeah. I assume he'll be there for a while.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, at least it's good to have like a good tenant, right?
Yeah, now that he got rid of his girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, he finally got rid of her.
Well, he
For
went
good?
to jail.
Oh, he went to jail?
He went to
Shit.
jail.
Damn.
So, it might be enough to not connect with her again.
And you'd be surprised. People are dumb.
I, yeah, I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Hmm.
uh, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Does he still work at your shop?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many people do you got working there?
Um, so I guess like on the daily, there's 6 people that come in normally, and then a couple other ones that'll come in here and there. But
Okay. That's pretty good. It's a good number of people.
yeah, I mean the less the better.
Yeah, for sure. If you can run efficiently with 6 people, I mean, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to hire anyone. That's the key.
Fuck jobs.
Yeah, seriously, more people, more problems. That's it. I'm
True.
pretty sure that's what Biggie said. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, we could ask
yeah.
him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to hire people these days.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work for one,
Yeah.
and then nobody
Unemployment's
knows.
really nice right now.
Yeah, and no one knows how to do anything,
So you gotta show
They're all
them, train them.
they're all they're all pretty worthless, you know.
Yeah, training
So
people is a pain in the ass.
yeah, especially when they just like leave. They're
Yeah.
you spend like
You spend
a
months
month or
training them,
two,
and
yeah,
then they're
and then it's
like,
like
"Oh, I can go apply this to a better paying job. Let me leave real
it's not
quick."
even that. They get like bored or whatever, and they don't need the job,
Oh,
whatever it is. Who knows? People are not reliable, that's for sure.
it's true. It's true. They are not. That is a slogan you should put on a T-shirt.
Yeah. I can't wait till the robots run everything and then humans don't need to really do anything anymore. I mean, we're kind of there, you
True.
know.
Yeah,
We're
you're kind of right.
really close. We're really close. When you think about how many people are making money in entertainment and such, it's like, wow, you guys are like pretty much worthless. You guys are here to entertain us.
It's
We're
true.
like dance monkey.
It's
You
true.
don't actually make the wheels turn on society.
It's true.
And there's so many people,
Yeah.
especially like when you look at this TikTok blowing up thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, wow, you guys are making all of this money. Like, how is there so much money, first of all, in it? And second of all, how could we afford to have so many people do this and not make the world turn?
Yeah. Yeah. Go sell pictures of your tits on OnlyFans and make millions of dollars.
I
Did
know,
you
right?
did you fucking I don't know, you know who Amaranth is, right?
Yes.
She did a fucking interview. Guess how much she makes on
With who?
OnlyFans?
Wait, with who?
Ah, fuck, I don't remember. It was some podcast
This
guy. I
podcast?
think it was a
Okay.
podcast. Guess how much
Well,
she made in the month of June?
OnlyFans caps you off at like 200 a month or something? Is that?
Ah, not according to her.
Oh, because I thought I heard that like people were upset that as of like
They
2 years
changed
ago
it.
or something,
Yeah,
or a
they
year ago.
changed it, but I don't think they
Yeah,
cap you that much. I don't know. According to her, she made $1.1 million in June.
that was just straight off of the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again,
yeah,
I mean, there's no way to fact check her unless you really go and like figure it out. But
I guess.
that's what she said.
Um,
Which to me, I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. I don't give a shit. But like the fact that she can make that much money selling her body, women need to do this more. Like I'm sorry, like I couldn't. I couldn't go on OnlyFans and no matter how much content I pump out, there's no way no people would pay $1.1 million for my shit. Like,
no,
there's no way, you know.
not enough.
So
Yeah, not enough people are jerking off to you. That's
no,
for sure.
and you know, I
No,
mean, men have low standards. Like they see tits and they're just like, oh yeah, beat off, you know. Like
it's true.
unattractive women can make money just putting their tits online.
Sure can.
Like
I'd be doing things differently if I was.
yeah, me too.
Um, I actually was a follower of Amaranth. I mean, before she got big,
Oh yeah,
when when she did just cosplay stuff,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because she was doing cosplay of Tracer for Overwatch, and that's how I ended up
Ah,
like I saw her, and I was like, oh, that's cool or whatever. And then she would do like other stuff. And that was before she streamed. I don't think she was streaming when she was just doing that. I think
yeah.
she was trying to just like do the Instagram
Instagram modeling or
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically. And she was very big, but then I stopped paying attention, and then all of a sudden you're like, she's the number one streamer. I was like, no way. I used to fucking
yeah.
somewhat follow
So I
that
think
person.
I think she actually started streaming. Like she did some games, like she did Just Dance and shit like that. But she was like one of the first big ones in like the ASMR shit
Oh yeah.
on Twitch. And then
Hmm.
the swimming pool shit just really took her to the next level.
Well, she also like works out
No, she
and
does.
has a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
So I will say that she's somewhat earning it.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not bashing her by any means. Like if I was her, I would be doing the same exact thing, if not worse.
I
But
know,
all
right?
I'm
Me too.
saying, I'm bashing the people that pay for that shit. Like, why? I know it's like the whole, like kind of personal connection, like you're paying for someone's personal shit. Like I know there's free porn, but like I really like this girl, like I find her super attractive. I get all that, but like at the same time it's like you're not going to get anywhere with this girl ever. Like she is so far out of 90% of the people's league that like pay for her stuff that like it's just a waste of
You
money.
right, you just mean like the random donos and stuff,
Yeah, like if
not
I
like
was to
actually
like,
getting like paying for nudies, right? This
yeah,
is not what we're
like,
talking about. Yeah, because
yeah,
obviously that one is something you're not gonna get otherwise.
yeah, yeah. No, no, that I get. But like if you're just like watching her stream and like you're like, oh my god, you're in a swimming pool. Here's $10. Like, why? I don't understand it. You're not getting anything out of it other than her like maybe writing your name on her arm or something. Cause she does that. Like she'll like write your name on her body if you like donate to her sometimes. Which okay, whatever. But like you're not getting anything out of it. Like why are you paying this person to for this? Like I don't. I can understand subscribing. I understand that a lot more because you're subscribing to their channel, so you're like, I really like this content. I'm supporting her that way. But like, why give her more money like in a donation form? Like, I don't. That part I don't
I
understand.
I never understood that either. I also don't even understand the super chats.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like maybe if you have something super relevant to say and you just like otherwise it's not going to show up in chat,
yeah.
so you super chat. But like some people just super chat with like
Stupid
no
shit.
nothing.
Like
It's nothing.
I occasionally
It's like
watch Tim the Tatman, and people like they donate to him and super chat him all the time, and it's stupid shit like, Hey Tim, how you doing? What? You paid $5 to say this?
yeah, I
Like,
know. It's like did I just feel like maybe they made the donating too easy so that
maybe.
people will just kind of like click a button and it's like boom, I did it. So there's not much of like thinking of
I
the
mean that,
repercussions of
that
dumping cash.
I mean that's great for the streamers. I mean, if people
I
will donate $5 just to say hi, how you doing?
I agree. I think this is actually really cool in general just because people can um they can pay for the exact content that they're looking for
Yeah,
or
yeah.
they
That's
like,
that's why I like the
which I think is
subscribing.
really.
I get the subscribing.
Oh, you mean the like a Twitch subscribe
Yeah,
you
like
paid
if you pay
whatever per
for like a
month?
Twitch
Yeah.
per month, like
Sure.
you're paying for the channel, right? Like I look at that like you're paying
Agreed.
like a subscription to Netflix or something. Like you really like the content, you want to support it and stuff like that. But like like the super chats like you're saying and like all the other shit, I'm like, why?
I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get. I mean, maybe I just never have liked the streamer so much that I'm like, I want to pay you $10 to say hi, so you read it on stream. Maybe I'm just not like that, but like I don't know. And then like also like with subscribing, you get other stuff, right? Like you get like a lot of streamers will do like subscriber only chats and
Yeah,
subscriber
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
emotes and shit. So you're getting something out of it. It may not be a lot. Like I don't think that some emotes are worth $5 a month, but like at least you're getting something. But if you're just donating to say hi, you're not getting anything other than her being like, oh hey, how you doing, Funky Monk 91? Thanks for the donation, and then her forgetting about it completely.
You
You
better
know?
clip that. Save it forever.
Yeah, right. Like I could clip her saying thank you and listen to it on repeat, but I don't know.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think you just figured it out. You figured it out.
A ringtone?
If she says your name on repeat, we could just keep clicking that while we're jerking off on repeat. She's saying your name.
I love it, but I don't know. I actually had this conversation with Emmy when we were at the Anime Midwest. I was like,
Oh, she hates this. She
I,
hates the
I
TikTok
don't,
people.
I don't like it. I really
She
don't. I
hates it.
think it's a bullshit. Like,
For the same reason that I was talking about, they're not like
yeah,
actually like contributing to
yeah.
society, which I, somewhat disagree with that, but in a
Okay, so
general purpose,
I
not
think
really.
entertainment has a very important part of society because
I do too.
it
I
keeps
think
people like immersed in
yeah,
something else other than life. I I I don't have a problem with entertainment. And I don't have a problem with streamers that are actually really good at the game. Like if you're really good at something, make money off of it. Like I'm fine with that. Like like Shroud. I don't know if you know who that is. He's really fucking good at games, right? He used to be like a Halo pro and like he's one of the top streamers. Like he gets like 30K people watching him every time he streams. Really fucking good at the game. People like think he has like aim assist, but he's just really that good. By all means, please support him. Like be like, yeah, I fucking love Shroud. Pokimane, she doesn't flaunt her tits and stuff. She's actually gets good content. Like she's entertaining to watch. By all
never
means.
never watched. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm just saying, like
Okay,
she's not like Amaranth who just sits in a pool, floats in a bikini, and is like, talking to her stream. Like
yeah, because that's what it turns into when they got
it
enough of
is,
them. They just sit there and read the chat.
it is,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like that's not. Why is this so popular? Like streaming started out as like video games and stuff, and like I don't get it. Like I really don't. Like I just it annoys me to a degree, and then also it annoys me to the degree that like some people get really popular streaming and stuff, and I'm just like, why? Like you can go into a random stream with like 600 people, and they're just fucking sitting there playing a game, not even talking. They're just fucking playing the game, and you're like, why is this person got 600 people watching this? Like
Not
why?
entertaining. I
Yeah,
agree.
it's really annoying. Like athletes. I'm not. They get paid a lot of money, right? Like, I'm not gonna argue if they get paid too much or not. I'm not saying that at all. But like, they are the top of something. They're the best of the best. Like, Giannis Antetokounmpo or whatever the fuck, however you say his name, is one of the best players in the world, right?
But boy,
He's one of the best top
dump
players.
dump LeBron NBA.
Yeah.
That's our poster child right
Okay,
there.
even like LeBron, like he's one of the top players to play the game.
Yeah.
He, I mean, you pay for what you get, right? Like you're paying him because he's one of the best. I get that. Like if I were to go play in the NBA, I wouldn't get paid. I could go stream and shit, and I could get lucky and get random people to like me, and I would get paid. It's like, what? Why? I'm not good at games. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a top player in any game whatsoever.
I
Maybe
agree.
maybe
I don't
checkers.
know. I don't know why we were watching college basketball
Get
either. I
college.
mean,
I
just
don't get
delete
it.
that. It's fucking shit.
College basketball, college football. I don't get it.
Terrible.
College baseball. Those people, like, they're not good.
I completely agree with the streaming. It's almost as if we should come up with a different category other than streaming for what you're talking about. But yeah, I agree that the people, and I can't come up with a better way to say it other than they're not adding value to society. But I think like on a smaller level, the people who actually are um personable and not just sitting there in front of the thing reading the chat and just like
Yeah, they're
waiting
talking.
waiting for the donos, right? The other people who like somewhat have a personality, like people are connected to them, and I think that it adds some sort of value to this person because they feel for them and helps them get through the day, whatever,
Yeah.
feeling so connected to this person, and I understand that. Um, but yeah, for a majority of what you're talking about, I completely agree. It's just nonsense.
It's
It's
it's ridiculous.
it's stupid, but
It's
you know, they're signing up for it. They're like,
They
yes, take
are.
my money. So
It's
I,
amazing. I don't
it's
get it.
hard to, it's like when you got those people who are like, please step on me. Like I
Yeah,
can't help you, bro.
please
You were
shit on
asking
my
for it.
chest. I
Yeah, I
don't,
know,
you
right?
know,
You want
okay,
it. I don't
whatever.
know.
And I see people like, I watched this one streamer. I used to watch her all the time. She was a League of Legends streamer. She was entertaining and she was like, she was personable. I used to watch her, but I watched people literally get in like a donation bidding war over her, and she got $30,000 in 30 seconds. I was like, where are you? Why do you have this much money to just throw away?
I
I don't.
agree too. I wonder, like, so many people who donate these large sums of money. I'm like, really, you have all of this money and nothing better to do with your life than to sit onto these random streams and just throw money at these people.
It's
Like, I was
fucking,
like, what?
it's fucking wild.
I
And
don't understand.
I'm like, if you have 30 grand to throw away on this girl, why don't you go like do something productive with it? Like better society, like
You know what? I think we're just showing some age here. Don't
maybe.
understand.
Maybe we don't. I don't
We
know.
don't know. We don't
Maybe
know.
we don't. But it's not even like a basketball game or a football game. Like you pay a ticket to go watch it. That's a little weird to me still. I mean, I do it. Like I've gone to basketball games, I've gone to football games. The idea of it is weird. Like you're paying to go watch the people play a fucking sport. But I get it. Like you're watching the best of the best, right? Like you're watching the 52 or the a team with 52 players that are the top of the line in the NFL, or a team with you know 10 people on a basketball team or whatever, and you got the 10 of the best players in the world. Like you're watching like amazing athletes. Whereas I could go find 25 streams with probably over 1,000 people in it right now that are not good players.
Yeah, you
Like
can find those. You can find similar tits on anywhere else
yeah,
for sure.
like those what are they? The what's that? Just chatting or whatever, right? Like
Just chatting. Yeah, I
people
love
are
that.
there. People are there just for the tits. Like you know what I mean? Like there's some on there that I'm sure are great. I haven't actually really watched Just Chatting too much, but I'm sure there's some that are very entertaining, very like good streams, right? Like, but most of the top ones are just girls that are sitting in hot tubs or whatever, and it's like go to Pornhub. It's free. Like
Agreed.
go on the
Unless you're a
internet
premium member.
unless you're premium. But go on the internet. Go on Reddit. Go on Tumblr. Like
So many places, yeah.
it's free. You don't have to
Un
pay.
I will say, unfortunately, now I think since OnlyFans is such a thing, I feel like a lot of people are probably gravitating towards that instead of
Oh, instead of like porn.
like, yeah, instead of
Yeah.
putting free stuff out. They're probably monetizing now,
Oh, I'm sure.
which is great. I mean, they
Yeah, no,
should
it's fine.
because otherwise, I don't think they would make any money at all posting it on like Pornhub or whatever, right?
Yeah, no.
I don't
But
think Pornhub pays you.
no, I don't think so either. But it's just like if that's the way the world's going, that's fine. I'll never understand it personally. Like I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, like this girl that's never gonna talk to you. You're subscribing to her OnlyFans to get like a titty pic. Like you're never gonna talk to this person. You're never gonna meet her. Like get get free tits like that you can look at. I don't know, or go to a strip club if you really want to pay someone for tits. At least they're real, like in your face. Like I don't know, but hey, I'm not a girl. If I was a girl, I would do it too. So
Absolutely. Me too.
I would give no fucks. I'd be like, if I was semi-attractive and I was getting $1 million a month, fuck it. I don't give. Here's my titties. Take a look,
I know,
world.
right? You got to get it while you can because you won't be that attractive forever, and
Exactly.
you gotta live off that.
Yeah, exactly. You're most people. I mean, if you're making $1 million a month, that's $12 million a year. You could fucking retire after like
That was just
2 years.
that was just OnlyFans though.
Yeah, that was just OnlyFans. But that's okay. Let's just pretend it's only OnlyFans, right? $12 million
Yeah.
a year, you could retire easily after like 2 or 3 years, no problem. You could do whatever the fuck you want with the rest of your life. You just couldn't live like maybe you couldn't live like Jeff Bezos, but fucking $24 million. in your lifetime, that's fucking absurd. And that's 2 years of showing your tits. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Why
show
don't?
your tits for 2 years.
Yeah. And you don't even
They
have to
don't.
show your tits for 2 years. Like, people will subscribe and they can take your old tit pictures. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you take like 2 new photos a month, and you're like, all right, here's my new photos. Oh my
they
God,
don't. They
my
don't
my
teach that in
thong is in
school.
my butt crack this time. Oh, fucking, I don't know. Also, it looks like Jeremy's joined us.
What
I.
up?
Oh, he is there. We can't see you,
We
Jeremy.
cannot see you.
Yeah, that's by design.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I feel like I probably look gross right now.
Is it because you're working on your OnlyFans content right now?
Yeah,
I hope so. So Smith,
yeah.
taking it a little different route, since you're probably the most knowledgeable person I know about this stuff. Can you explain NFTs to me?
Nifty, huh? Hmm. Non-fungible token.
Uh huh.
Um, it's like literally just crypto of whatever you want. So they'll do they like to do art with them.
Okay.
So uh it's kind of like a fad, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna be like a thing that stays forever or
All
not,
right. I
but
guess I'll
um
I'll frame my question a little bit more. Um, so you know that like you're paying to own like part of the actual original thing, right? From what I understand, like you're paying
well
like for the
they do
original
they do
video
a
or
lot
whatever.
with yeah, they do a lot with NFTs. I think they do NFTs for like original digital art
Okay.
as well as like real art.
Really? Okay.
So yeah, almost like they'll make like a stock basically of an art. So it's like a Mona Lisa if they did like made digital tokens for that and they made like 1,000 of them and people could buy a piece of it instead of buying the whole Mona Lisa. You own a piece of it, sort
So,
of.
so you would own a piece of the digital Mona Lisa?
Or I think they do it with real stuff too.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah. So they do it with digital art. So if you were to make your digital masterpiece, which is I don't know whatever the hell you want it to be, a picture, or I guess you could do a video, then you could make an NFT for it, and then make it however many coins you wanted. I think,
Okay.
and then people would buy it, and then they own part of it.
What's the point?
I don't know.
Okay, because like Funko, they just came out with, or they're coming out with their first NFT, right? I was reading about it, and I was like, I don't understand what the fucking point of this is. Like,
I
it's a
don't either.
picture
It's
of a
really dumb.
Funko Pop or whatever, and I'm like, to me, it
So,
just didn't make sense because I was just like, so you're owning a digital picture, but like this picture could be all over the internet, so anyone can use this picture. So like, are you really owning it? Like, I don't really understand it.
um, I think I think there might be a way to have like a special thing, like if you were to access your token.
Okay. So like you
Um,
would like what's that video? Charlie Bit My Finger recently got taken off YouTube and shit, and it became an NFT and people were buying it. But I'm pretty sure you can find Charlie Bit My Finger on the internet still. But like, is it like you own the
prob-
code? Like you own part of the actual like source code or something?
um, it might be. I think it might be similar to I don't know, since we're talking about the streamers, do you know of any streamers that made their own coin? So like you can
Mm.
make a Tyler coin.
Oh, they're actually
Um,
making like their own like
Currency, yeah.
crypto? Really?
So yeah, so
Huh.
you could make your own. There's like I think a company that you could do it through, and then they, handle all the heavy lifting. You just basically make your own, and then they make a crypto for you.
Huh.
So you would have your own coins, and then you could award them. So like your subscribers. So like if people subscribe to you, and you could award them however many tokens a month you wanted, or whatever, or you could probably sell them if people wanted to just buy your token. So then you could have people having your tokens, and then if you wanted, you could sell. merch with the token, like they could buy your merch with the tokens or something, you know what I
Huh.
mean? So you kind of create your own like ecosystem
Of
of
currency.
Tyler, yeah, Tyler
Tyler currency.
coin and family. You
Huh.
like, yeah.
That's actually kind
I
of
don't
cool.
Yeah, it's newer. I don't know how many streamers are doing it because I don't really follow streamers, but I've heard of some
I feel like you'd have
who
to be a pretty, you'd have to be a pretty big streamer to like have success with that, right? Because you'd have to be like desirable coin, I guess.
not necessarily.
No?
I mean, it's you could just start like giving them away for whatever. I mean, it's
Wouldn't that
basically like
saturate the market though if you just
I mean,
gave them away willy nilly?
I'd invest in Funky Monk 91 coin.
I would too. I would definitely buy some.
So I
Well,
guess
it just depends on what you had. If you had a set limited supply, then you also have scarcity. But otherwise, you could. It just depends on how valuable you make the coin. So, like, if they could buy your merch, that adds value. If
okay.
there's a finite amount, that adds value.
So
It
you
just,
would be essentially setting the value of the token depending on how you
yeah,
use
sure,
it.
depends on how you utilize it. Yeah.
Okay. Huh. That's
Mhm.
interesting. I don't know how viable do you think that is? Like, do you think that's actually a viable strategy in the long run, or is that more of like a fad type thing, like you called NFTs?
I see more valuable in that than like the digital
NFTs.
art
Okay.
NFT,
Okay.
because this one kind of like builds a brand,
Yeah,
and brands are everything.
that's true.
So I think that's far more important than owning 1/1000th of a Mona Lisa. I don't give a shit. But I didn't know this, and apparently art in general, not NFTs, but they're on their way, is like the best asset of all time.
Yeah,
I didn't realize people would just buy the art because they wanted to store their wealth,
yeah,
but apparently that's why some people do.
yeah.
I
No,
just thought
that
they
makes
were
sense.
like, "Oh, that'd be so cool to have the Mona Lisa in my house or whatever," which I think that would be cool. But I would have never like conceptualized like people really want this. That would be a great investment because I could sell it for 10 times as much because I have the only one. You know, I
No,
wouldn't.
that makes sense because like if you think about it, like art, I mean, I guess any art could technically be a one of a kind, right? But the older it gets, the harder it is to find, Monet paintings, right? So if you got
And
one,
they deteriorate.
they
Yeah, yeah.
deteriorate, so you gotta
Hmm.
take, the better quality, the better, more money. So I can see that, and I guess I could kind of see NFTs being like that a little bit, but like at the same time though, it's like when something's digital, it doesn't deteriorate like a real life painting would. So
True.
I guess I just don't see the value in the digital stuff unless you're actually owning like part of the code or something you can like I don't know monetize that somehow like where it's like if anyone uses this picture every person that has a piece of this picture gets X amount of coin or
Yeah.
whatever. I could see
Yeah.
that working, but I just don't. I tried to look into it myself, a little bit of independent research. I didn't understand it. I was very confused, like why people would want digital shit when I
I
can literally
think.
go on the internet and find the same thing and not pay for it.
Well, I think if there isn't any way to access anything like special from the code, um, I think it's a scarcity thing.
Okay.
So just being able to say that you own part of that,
Okay.
and you would have proof as a coin.
That's true.
People, I think are I don't know who cares about this, and I don't know why you would need an NFT and not just anything art wise, but people, I think instead of putting pictures up in a picture frame, they'll put up a TV and then have their art on that.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
don't know.
Okay.
And then you can have it, and then it could be like a moving art piece, so like a video, or it could be changing between the different art. So like you have your art up on the wall, those could
All your
be a bunch of
NFTs.
those could be changing photos every 30 seconds or whatever.
Okay. Also, Jeremy, you look wonderful. I don't know why
Hey,
you're
you
so
look
worried.
great. I
You
don't
look
know what
great.
you're worried about. What the
I'm
hell?
always weird.
Um,
I'm
but
ugly and I'm proud.
I just I've heard of NFTs before, but like I read the Funko thing and I was like I was like I was kind of interested because I like the Funko Pops and shit, so I was like what is this? And then I read it and I just got more confused. So I'm glad I asked you. I'm a little bit more informed now. I guess. I still think
Yeah, a
it's
little.
extremely pointless, but
I do too.
but yeah,
But at the same time, that's what I thought about when I first heard about Bitcoin,
yeah,
years ago. I was like, it doesn't mean anything. It's not backed by anything. It's just stupid. But then, like, I don't know. I think the scarcity is what really gets it. Where
yeah,
like, there's only 21 million Bitcoins, so if you own one of them, you're one of
21
21
million.
million in the world, and there's 8 billion people, so not everyone can have one. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think also like with that kind of stuff, it's like if people are willing to spend the money, it'll get big. Like if it's
Yeah,
something like an idea that people can back, no matter how stupid it is, but if you got enough people that are like, yeah, I like this
Dogecoin.
idea,
Yeah,
yeah, Dogecoin,
absolutely.
exactly. Like people are
Dumb.
like, yeah, I love this idea, I'm gonna put my money into it. If people are willing to put their money into it, it's gonna be worth something. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely. I think there was an NFT that went for like 100 grand or something.
yeah, yeah, I think that was the Charlie
Yeah.
bit my finger one.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
so. I saw that
Yeah.
one like a month or two ago, and I was like, oh, that's when I first heard of NFTs because I saw that and I was like, what the fuck's an NFT?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think honestly, that's like any great idea, though, right? Like if I'm sure every idea out there at one point was like, this sounds like a stupid idea, but if enough people are like, yeah, let's do it, it turned out like McDonald's, right? Like people didn't think fast food like was gonna be big, but
Really?
Ray Kroc, he was like. He went to the first McDonald's, which was in like New Mexico or whatever. He saw the process that they were doing, and he's like, you know what, this could be big. But
When did they start doing that? Or when did it start?
it was like the 50s or 60s or something.
Because I guess like, thinking about fast food now, you're like it makes total sense because
Yeah,
people are in a hurry.
yeah,
But like I guess back then if people weren't like hustling and
yeah.
bustling,
And
then
it was
it wouldn't
also it was also
have a
like
value.
it was also like when you go back then, a lot of people cooked more, right? So it was like if you're going out to a restaurant, you're going for like a family dinner or whatever. It's like a special occasion. So like the idea of like fast food, like getting a burger really quick, wasn't like it wasn't desired. It was like it was weird. But the way McDonald's did it was they made it cheap, which was huge. Like you could get a burger for like, a quarter or whatever the fuck it was. And they made it like an assembly line, right? So it was like it was quick, and it was cheap, and college kids or like high schoolers, they could get a quick bite. And then eventually it turned into like a franchise, and like people were like, yeah, we can build one of these on every corner and people will go because it's cheap and quick. That's is really
And
what, you know
don't forget standardization.
true.
People
True.
people like to be able to know what they're gonna
Yeah,
get. They're like,
exactly.
I'm going to McDonald's, I know what's there,
Yeah.
I know what I'm getting.
Yeah, you could be on a road trip, right? And you can be like, "Oh man, should I go to this mom and pop place where the soup probably tastes like shit, or should I just go to McDonald's where I know the food tastes like shit?" But 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 like like I'm saying though, like that wasn't a big idea, right? Like fast food wasn't huge until like Ray Kroc really like brought the idea or like bought into the idea, I guess. Because he wasn't actually the person that invented McDonald's, but he stole the idea. But it's whatever. But he's like, you know what? I think this could be big, and he got enough people to buy into the idea, and it turned out great. You know,
Sure
um,
did.
it's just like Bitcoin. Like enough people are into it that it's gonna be big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so if
Like,
I was there at the beginning, I'd be like, this is stupid. It's not
yeah,
backed into any by anything. Why would people be into it? There's enough money and people into it. Now that I'm like, it doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't
Like
matter.
that's scarcity is now the only thing that
Yeah,
matters.
the only way Bitcoin will probably would ever fail, like right now, is if the government put regulations on it. Like
It
if they,
probably wouldn't.
I don't think it would either, but like that's the only thing that I think could scare people out of it. Just because the government touching things, it's not good.
Like
But
the only way that it would ever truly be gone is if what you're saying regulation, but like there was like violent
yeah,
regulations, but that would only be one country, most likely
yeah,
here, where they would be like enforcing it
yeah.
in terms of like a bunch of nerds sitting on computers tracking people's shit,
Tracking
trying to
Bitcoin.
figure out who's still sending Bitcoin in this
Yeah,
country, and then they come knocking on your door with assault rifles.
yeah,
That one, or the entire world decides to do it all at the same time, where they
yeah,
all just shut off all the computers.
yeah. But so how were your
Which I
errands,
thought
Jimmy?
was
So sorry.
possible
You thought it was possible?
that maybe one day the government would come, because I mean they did it with gold.
They did. They did. So I guess the harder thing about this is there's so many computers involved that it would be really hard to track it all. Like they'd have to invest
Yeah.
so much money into it
Hmm.
that it would just be ridiculous.
Or just run over like a crypto mining field with a tank, like that one country.
What country was that? Was that Iran?
Couldn't tell you. I don't remember. I just remember seeing a picture of like a field of crypto mining computers. I don't know if this is a true thing or not, but they just like ran it over with a tank.
Wow, I'm not
Well,
familiar.
actually, that kind of reminds. So China made it illegal to mine, recently.
No, it wasn't illegal to mine.
I thought it was.
Um,
I thought that's why people were selling their graphics cards.
no, they did something. They regulated it some way. I forget what it is, but they didn't make it illegal to mine. Um, I don't remember what it was. I think it specifically had something to do with Bitcoin, though.
Yeah, yeah, it was Bitcoin.
It was
Um,
Malaysia.
no,
They
people have been
seized.
talking about China doing shit for the crypto for a while now, but they didn't make it illegal.
Oh, it wasn't a tank. It was a steamroller.
Close enough.
It was
Basically the same thing.
1,069 nice Bitcoin mining rigs.
So I don't know what
Oh,
this means, Smith. Maybe you know. Chinese regulatory authorities have imposed a ban on initial coin offerings, a cryptocurrency-based fundraising process, and termed it illegal in China.
um,
Is
yeah.
something's illegal? I don't know.
I think what China wants to do is get their own currency, which they sort of have. I heard someone on a podcast talking about last time they were in China, which is probably before the pandemic. They don't take cash.
Yeah.
They don't take credit cards. They want you to pay with this like app on your phone, and it goes through like the Chinese government somehow, whatever this app is, and they like he was talking about just going into like a regular store and he couldn't pay with anything other than like this, whatever it was. So I think China is trying to do their own cryptocurrency,
Huh.
um, because then they can control it.
Yeah. Of course they can.
Yeah. So kind of strange over there.
Yeah. But I remember they did something because like a bunch of Chinese miners were selling their graphics cards because they couldn't do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
anymore or
they
whatever.
started yeah, flooding the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was part of what made graphics cards more affordable.
No, nobody wants the Chinese graphics cards.
Yeah, but they stopped buying them or whatever as much.
Yeah, they weren't stealing them. Yeah, I don't know of many people who are actually trying to buy the Chinese ones. Maybe like institutions, but I don't think normal people ended up with Chinese graphics cards.
This fucking
Uh,
steamroller thing is fucking crazy.
oh no, I wasn't watching.
I always started over.
Nah.
Oh, look at all
No, no,
those.
we got the gist of it.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Why would they do that? Why is this is literally just like flexing. They're not even like we're being productive
Yeah, no,
They're
this is
just doing it because
literally
they can.
flexing.
in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
did this for funsies, huh?
they got nothing better to do.
Apparently. Huh. Interesting.
They blame it because miners allegedly stole $2 million in energy. What the fuck?
Wow.
Alright. So we're gonna use it to
Huh.
run it over, alright?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Way to go, Malaysia. Love it.
It's not work.
Huh.
Uh,
But yeah, I don't know. So how's it feel, Smith? We got some crypto talk in. You feel excited? Your expertise is
I didn't
finally
bring it
being
up.
used.
I didn't bring it
I know,
up.
I know, I did. I'm just saying.
I do my best not to bring it up.
Ooh,
No, but does it
big
feel
moves in
good
the
that you
sports
could?
world.
Yeah,
We're
no, it
ready
feels
for
really
that.
good.
Yeah,
So good.
it was very informative. So thank you.
Thanks. It's one of those things that like I could listen to a podcast about it and be like, oh yeah, I know it makes sense, and then like later I think about it and I'm like, it doesn't make sense. I need to listen to it again. Like
It
it's not something I understand on the first try for sure.
is very confusing.
Yeah. It's like one of those metaphysical concepts to me.
So, what's the big sports news, Jeremy?
Sports news,
Two big
Jeremy.
ones. Two big
Oh,
ones. One's kind of old.
Aaron Rodgers?
Uh,
So the Bucks win the championship?
Oh, the Bucks
no,
won?
no, more recent than that.
Oh wow.
Aaron Rodgers is a
Sh
douchebag.
that's well known. Chicago Blackhawks picked up Marc-Andre Fleury. Super excited about that.
We are.
We are absolutely
Okay.
one of the
What
best
what does he
goalies of all
play?
time.
Love
Goalie.
McFlurry.
Oh, okay.
Marc-Andre Fleury, seriously one of the best goalies of all time.
Really? So what are
Yep.
we predicting next year?
Seattle Kraken to win the Stanley Cup.
Ooh, love the Seattle Kraken. Those are my boys.
All right.
Sweet.
Did
The
that
other one,
expansion draft happen yet?
yeah, I think so.
They got a good team, Jeremy? Yes or no?
I didn't
Let's
look into it.
let's go over the roster real quick here.
All right.
We're excited about the Kraken
I mean, they got the coolest logo in sports.
and alcohol.
Different Kraken. Let's
Okay,
see.
they lose a little bit of respect. Well, not respect, but they lose a little bit of coolness for me. Their fucking arena is called Climate Pledge Arena.
Hmm.
Wow. Hmm. Don't know if I can do it now. I'm gonna have to stick with my Sharks. Which, fun
All
fact,
right.
first NHL team to accept crypto.
Are they?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm rolling back my call on Seattle Kraken winning the cup.
Oh, you don't like the
That's
roster?
not liking their forwards.
Hmm. Those are important.
No one I've really heard of. There's a couple. Jordan Eberle, he's pretty good.
Whoa, bro, they got
Fuck,
Mark Giordano. I mean, come on, Giordano's decent. I don't know.
isn't he a baseball player?
I don't know. They got him from the Calgary Flames.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, you got
Yeah,
Hayden Fleury. Is he related to Mark
His
Andre
brother?
Fleury?
he probably is.
His
No. Well,
less
maybe.
athletic brother?
Uh, yeah, really, no one too promising
Listen,
on
the
Seattle
Golden
Kraken.
the Golden Knights or whatever went to the Stanley Cup their first year or whatever. The Kraken are gonna do it.
Well, that's because they sacked their team. Their team was amazing. Um,
Well, didn't they have to do the same thing?
yeah, I don't know how much of
He's just saying poor
salary cap
management.
they got.
It was poor management drafting.
Well, no, I mean the draft isn't it like every team gives like 4 players that can be drafted or something stupid like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So did every team where they when the fucking the Golden Knights were like, "Hey, here's our 4 best players. Pick from one of them." Like,
Yeah, wait, you can
I
pick
mean,
any of them?
all sports are rigged, so
So like wait.
yeah.
You could pick your 4 worst players?
yeah, like you have like protected players or whatever that they can't pick. But then like it's not maybe it's
Well,
not 4, maybe it's like 8 or something. But like
yeah, how the fuck did they stack their team then? What they should have been dealt shit players.
yeah, it's like the fucking 8 players every team doesn't want. Like,
It makes no sense.
Nah, they between that and the sports world is like corrupt as shit.
Yeah, why didn't they just sign a bunch of people to a 1-day contract and be like, all right, here's our 8 players.
so here's how it works. So every team can protect 7 forwards, 3 defensemen, and 1 goalie. Players that do not need to be protected and cannot be selected. First and second year players are unsigned draft picks. Any player that has no movement clause must be protected. Players can waive it if they want. Uh, One of the
Oh.
exposed defensemen and 2 forwards must not only be under contract in 2021, but must have played in 27 or more games in 2021, or played in 54 or more NHL games between 2019 and 2020. A goaltender must be under contract in 2021. Uh, Players on long-term injured reserve and with potential career-ending injuries who have missed more than 41 consecutive games cannot be protected. So
Hmm.
Hmm.
this sounds like teams can stack up their worst players. You get to protect how many players are on an NHL roster?
Is there
74.
is there a cap?
I mean, it's just salary cap.
Wait, how many people are on an NHL roster?
Mm,
Oh, it looks like 30.
Like, yeah, I was
I
gonna
was gonna
say
say
20
usually
something.
there's 4 lines. 4 lines, 3 goalies, two
So
two,
30 players,
one
right?
five, 5 4 23 plus the
So
backups. Yeah, 30. Sounds
so
about right.
you're not getting their top 8 players or their rookies
Wow.
or second year players.
So
So
the
you're
Golden
getting
Knights was a bunch of backups that just nailed it.
yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay,
Fucking wild.
cool.
It's impressive.
I like it.
I'm
Good
ready
for
for the
them.
Kraken. They're next.
You sure are.
Not
Canada's
holding out hope.
all-time
Okay.
Canada's all-time most decorated summer Olympian, Penny o- Oleksiak, just so happens to be related to a newly drafted. Oh, I thought they would drafted him. Never mind. It's a fucking stupid headline. The most decorated Canadian athlete is related to some guy on the Kraken.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
What
I'm
else
holding
you got,
out
Jeremy?
high hopes. High hopes for the Hawks.
Oh, this is a fucking great one. Capitals reacquire. I don't even want to say this guy's name. Vitek Vanecek from Seattle Kraken for a second round pick. So
What?
they drafted him and then traded him back to the team for a second round pick. That's
Hmm.
fucking great GM moves right there.
Actually, it might be a good move. I think Washington didn't do so hot last season.
Perfect.
Wow.
How many rounds are in an NHL draft?
I've never watched a draft.
Oh, come on, you're my hockey guy, bro. I mean, if it's like basketball and there's only two, then that second round pick doesn't matter.
Well, they've
Rounds
got 30
in.
players, so there's probably at least three.
Yeah, there's probably at least three. 7 rounds. That's a high pick then.
Seven. There you go.
You fucking
That's
got
a
a
lot.
second round pick for a fucking guy they drafted off of a team.
What's the
I mean, it'd probably be an early round or early second round pick.
Yeah.
what's the average
Probably up.
age of retirement? Don't they play till like 45 or 50?
Yeah, they play till
They play
old.
late.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't imagine you like needing all those draft picks either, though.
Yeah. It's fucking.
I wonder what the play was. That's weird. Untrust it.
Hmm.
It's a fucking. Some good GMing right there. Big fan of Seattle Kraken's GM work.
Yeah, how did they put that together? They just like hire random people too, or did they draft the positions from other teams?
They probably just
Well, we're
hire.
gonna take your coach.
They probably just hire someone.
I assume so. Um, other big sports news. Anthony Rizzo last season with the Cubs.
No,
Not
Yes.
Rizonator.
he's been with them for like 15 years.
He has been there a long
Yeah,
time.
I mean, won the World Series with him.
I recall the name for a long time.
The
Yeah,
uh,
he was there a while.
the White Sox just traded for a second baseman. I don't know if
Who?
he's good or not. Some guy from the Indians, I think.
No, not the Indians anymore.
Oh, sorry, the Guardians.
Yeah.
10 years. Oh, okay.
Cesar Hernandez. Do you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, I've heard the name before.
Oh, never mind. He was on the Padres. Got it.
Yeah, I think they traded for him, right? Rizzo.
Yeah, so 10 years. Hmm.
Is Chris Bryant gonna get traded? I know there was talks about him getting traded too.
Yeah, he wasn't that good. His rookie season, he was good.
Chris Bryant, didn't he win an MVP?
I mean,
Yeah, isn't he good?
the year they
I feel
won
like
the year they won the World Series, Ben Zobrist was MVP.
No,
I
like
think it was.
I thought he won like a league MVP.
I just need to bring up like
Yeah, he won
uh
an MVP in 2016, bro.
Yeah.
I need to bring up the MLB game stats and just like look at this. Oh, he's a 75 overall. He's all right.
Wait, Chris
Bryant.
Bryant?
Yeah, all the players. Yeah, as we're talking about them because I don't know if they're actually good.
Some Asian that everyone's super excited about.
Oh yeah, Shohei Ohtani or Tony or
Yeah.
dude, that guy's cool, dude. He's the first baseball player in a long time that I've been like, yeah, this guy's fucking good. He pitches and he plays outfield.
Yeah.
He like pitches and then runs to the outfield.
No, like he'll pitch a game,
He chased
but
it down that
you
ball.
know how like starting pitchers in baseball they'll take like 5 days off. Like they'll pitch one game and then be like sitting down for 5 games. He'll play the outfield the games he's not pitching.
Oh, he's like, don't waste the money
Yeah, he's like,
hiring
don't
someone
waste my
else.
talent.
I got you. Wow, cool.
Yeah,
That speaks to the Japanese culture.
yeah.
That
He's
fucking
really
thing.
good too.
Workaholic.
He's leading the league in home runs, I think. Last time I looked,
Oh,
and
really? Wow.
he's got like the fifth highest ERA or lowest ERA or whatever. He's really good.
When was the last time an Asian dude was leading the league in home runs?
I don't know.
Never?
I mean, Ichiro definitely didn't do it, but that guy was a hit machine though.
Huh.
You know who I miss in the league?
Oh, the Yankees just traded for Rizzo. Wow.
Miss Fukudome.
Fukudome. Putting that
Fukudome.
on the t-shirts.
I remember that guy's
Walking
name.
around with fuck.
Fuck you, do me. That's what it said.
You know who's
Everyone
actually?
loved it.
I don't pay attention to baseball, so this is saying a lot when I say this. The guy is fucking amazing though. Fucking the pitcher for the Mets. What's his fucking name? Uh, God, what's his name? Shit.
You talking about Clayton Kershaw?
No. The fucking Jacob DeGrom.
Oh, he plays for Dodgers.
DeGrom?
No,
Oh,
Kershaw.
Kershaw. Yeah, he plays for the Dodgers. DeGrom though, fucking amazing.
Interesting.
You got more baseball names than I can come up with.
Oh, he's actually fallen off a little bit the last few games, but at one point he had more hits than he'd given up.
Mm.
He had like 6 hits and he'd only given up 4 on the year, but he's fallen off a little bit the last few games.
Hmm.
Mm. And that's baseball talk.
Thank God that's over.
Smith, your Bucks though. NBA
Fucking love
champs.
the Bucks, bro. I'm so sad I couldn't get down to the Deer District
Oh,
during the
shit,
games.
Alex is here for the content.
Of course he is.
Yeah, the Bucks were fucking on fire, dude.
I know. I told my dad they were gonna win. I was like, oh, they're gonna win. I think it was like would they win the third game?
Yeah, they were
Or
down
no,
0-2.
no, they were down.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
down 0-2, and then they went.
yeah. And I was like, oh, they're gonna win this game right here, right now. It was like in the fourth quarter or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah. And then they won, and he's like, they got lucky. I was like, oh, really? Lucky, huh?
Nah, man, Giannis is fucking good.
You mean Chris Middleton?
He's good too, but I mean, Giannis fucking
Unbelievable.
put. Did you see his stat line Game 7?
No, I didn't.
Fucking amazing, dude. He 50 points, like 13 boards, 5 blocks. Fucking, he was a monster. And I like Giannis, dude.
Awesome.
He's a good fucking dude. Like he seems like
Yeah,
a
he's a good guy.
genuine. Yeah, he seems like a genuinely nice
Absolutely.
guy. He came from nothing and he fucking appreciates everything. It's fucking. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I was rooting for the Suns personally, just because I'm from Arizona and shit. But you know, I wasn't mad that the Bucks won because I really like Giannis.
Me too. Bucks fans over here now.
The Bulls are talking
Alone.
about signing maybe signing Derrick Rose back.
I know, I saw that. They're still talking about that? That was a
Yeah,
while ago, wasn't it?
yeah. They're talking.
It
I
was
mean,
like
it's
a
the off season now,
fucking
so
month ago. Oh,
they're really talking
well,
about it.
he's got time to dick around and decide, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I wouldn't be mad with that. I mean, they need a point guard. Derrick Rose is a hometown hero, you know.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think it's been long enough that everyone has cooled off that they'd be okay with it
Nah,
because
man, Chicago loves him.
they fucking hated him.
No, they didn't. They just hated that he was fucking sitting on the bench because he was hurt all the time.
Okay.
They didn't fucking hate him. They were fine with it. They loved
Yeah,
him.
I mean, maybe if he had a better knee.
I don't know, man. I was definitely following the social media, anything about him. They were not happy. I think they were
Hey.
good with him after the first injury, but then the second one, they were like, all right, fuck this guy.
I mean,
Especially the way it happened.
do you remember when he came back, or like that first injury, the fucking ads and shit. The return.
Yeah, right. And then he wouldn't dunk for like half the season. It took him half the season to
Yeah.
get his first dunk.
Yeah,
And it was like the
he still
weakest little
doesn't
bunny
dunk.
hop ever.
He still doesn't dunk. He's actually gotten better at shooting though. I mean, he's not great, but he's better.
Out of necessity, I suppose.
Yeah, he's got a decent mid range game. He's actually pretty good though. Like honestly, like he's not bad.
No,
He's
I don't think he's really bad. He's just an absolute moron.
oh
And
he's dumb as fuck.
his knees are garbage, so I don't
Yeah.
two really bad qualities.
I think that actually that got people to hate him more than the injuries. Him fucking talking like, I wanna be able to walk at my kid's graduation when he's like 26.
No, I'm saying, man, they fucking hated him. And when he said that, it was game over. There was nobody defending him after
Yeah,
that.
you know who Chicago really hated, and I mean I get why, but like at the same time I'm like, dude, he wasn't that bad. Carlos Boozer,
Yeah, they really did. I
like
don't.
they hated him, and he wasn't that bad. Like he
I
was
yeah.
decent. Like
I mean, like
I
you
think it
could
was
not like
because
him, but like there was definitely some disdained
yeah, there's
hate there.
fucking
There was just
hate. And I think it was because we didn't get LeBron, and people just blamed it on him for some reason. Like he was like our fourth choice, and we got him, and they're like, "Oh, fucking Boozer, could have had LeBron, Dwayne Wade." It's like they didn't sign with us. Boozer didn't like tell him not to.
couldn't be happier that LeBron did not come. Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking shitbag. I like Dwayne Wade though.
Loved Dwayne Wade. Great guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad with him, but I think he would have come with only LeBron. So
I mean, he did come.
yeah, like 10 years after he was out of his prime.
Yeah, that was so sad.
Yeah, we got.
He's like,
Oh, who was
yeah,
the
we
other
got
one?
Dwayne Wade. It's like Dwayne
We
Wade's
got someone else
done.
too,
He's
right? We got
done
fucking
playing basketball. Rondo.
Rondo.
Like, yeah, we
Yeah,
got Rondo. Remember when he used to destroy us like 10 years ago?
we had the
Yeah.
worst shooting fucking backcourt of
Oh,
all
man.
time.
It was
Neither of
so
them could
bad.
shoot a three, and we fucking had both. Remember Luol Deng? Guy played 44 minutes a
Nobody, yeah,
game
I know.
every year.
Nobody has ever played more minutes than that man.
fucking, I fucking love that man.
Yeah, from fucking, what, Nigeria or
Yeah,
something?
Nigeria. Yeah,
He's like, yeah, all we do there is run. So it's the same thing.
same,
We
same
run all
thing.
day.
We run from Lion. We run from other people.
Time to rename the podcast that you hear for the racism.
Wow, it
Love
was
it.
a specific guy
yeah,
who did nothing but run
Yeah, but then you
and
did a
was never tired.
generalization of Nigeria or wherever you said.
I think that's where he's from.
I I don't remember where.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I know
said all we do.
he was from London. Like he moved to London. Oh, he was from South Sudan. Sorry.
South
Ooh,
Sudan. There you go.
rough time there. Sudans do not get along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, many wars being fought in Sudan.
Right now?
Yeah, currently it's been going on
Huh.
for a long time, 10+ years. No
Oh,
one talks about it.
Did you know
no.
Luol Deng has a brother named Deng Deng?
I think I did.
And Akon Dang.
I think I looked that up a long time ago.
Ding ding.
It's a fucking great name.
Uh,
I wish my name was Dang Dang.
right? Ding ding.
You could change it.
You're right.
There's actually a football player. He used to play for the Bears. He had a ridiculous, like his real name was ridiculous. Let me see if I can find him. He went by Prince Amukamara, but his real name was fucking ridiculous, I think.
You know whose name was real ridiculous, and I'm so glad he changed it?
Oh, maybe
Ocho
that is his
Cinco.
real name. Oh, Chad Ochocinco.
That was a great name.
That was a great
I
name.
Yeah,
liked it.
his name very complicated. He had a
Chad
very
Johnson.
white name. It's about as white as it gets, I think.
Chad?
Chad Johnson.
That is pretty white.
Doesn't get much whiter.
Actually, you might be the only black guy I've ever heard with Chad.
Shit.
Makes sense why he changed it. Yeah.
He was a character though, man.
And it's like a Hispanic. He was. How did he not get like diabetes and like weigh 600 pounds with that
What?
McDonald's
Yeah,
sponsorship that he had?
all he does is eat McDonald's.
Is this true?
True.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah.
talks about
Oh
it on
yeah.
his podcast all the time.
Really?
He literally eats McDonald's. He said he eats McDonald's 7 days a week. I think.
Hmm.
But he works out a ton, so it's like,
I guess. Yeah. I mean,
He
as
was
long
paid
as
to work out.
he's going, you know,
yeah,
he just can't stop.
yeah.
Hmm.
He was a good receiver though, man. Guy wasn't
He
very fast, but my God, he
he
was quick.
he eats McDonald's more than the average person. I love it. Hold on, let me get a shirtless picture. Let me see how shredded he is. This man has never touched McDonald's in his life. Dude, he's legit like this picture. He's muffin topping his abs. His abs are muffin top. Like it's not fat that's popping out of his shorts. It's the abs.
He's also he's a little crazy. He
Oh, I mean, he changed his name to Ocho Cinco. I doesn't.
but he credits like uh eating McDonald's every day to why he didn't get injured.
Hmm.
I mean, correlation. Can't say he's wrong.
Here's what he said. Here's what he said. I never got fucking hurt. Never. You know why? Because I ate McDonald's and I built a fucking callus in my body.
Yeah.
Could be the cocaine.
I've never seen such massive obliques. What's this fucking guy do?
Yeah, he started boxing recently.
Jesus Christ.
Or maybe it was MMA. And I think it was boxing.
Love him.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, a bunch of celebrities are starting to box. Like,
Nothing better to do.
I guess. But he started. Nate Robinson started.
Oh yeah, that
Um,
was funny.
one of the one Paul brother. He's in boxing.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, that one.
Or is it Jake?
I don't remember. It's one of the two.
Whatever. Well, he's been boxing for a long time. He's also a child. So,
He is. But,
was he like 25 or something?
yeah. Actually, is he that? 97? What is that? 24? He's 24.
Oof.
24? Yeah.
Makes me wonder
He's
what I'm doing with my life.
yeah, you need to start talking shit on social media. That's what you need, Jeremy. So basically, you just need to start recording everything that you're saying.
Remember when he saw that body in the Japanese forest and that was a whole big stink? He filmed it, made some sort of comment.
I do.
I never looked into it, but I remember that being a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Or no, that was his brother, wasn't it?
That was him.
You sure?
Yeah.
They also got like arrested for having a bunch of guns that they were shooting a video with
I
or
do remember
something
that.
in like public or
No,
something,
that was
wasn't it?
that was Logan Paul that did the Suicide Force thing.
Which
Logan
one's
did
the
most.
boxer? Is it Logan or Jake?
Jake.
Mm.
Either way,
Yeah,
they're all terrible people.
Yeah,
we
no,
put.
they're all terrible.
He sure is.
Logan's worse though. Logan is a complete tool.
Well, he made a shit ton of money off of the Mayweather fight, right?
Yeah, that didn't even count. It's like an exhibition fight or whatever.
Yes, it was an exhibition. I'm sure he was taking it seriously though,
I'm sure he was.
Like, he got knocked out in the fight.
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
as to be expected.
No, literally, like unconscious. The Mayweather held him up so they didn't stop it. Make more money off it.
Yep, but it also didn't count.
Didn't count.
Yes. I mean, he went up against the greatest boxer of all time, so yeah.
It's true. Oh, what a day, boys. What a day.
He's the
How
most
did those
boring
guys
boxer
get
of all time.
popular?
Vine,
Doing what?
like
Just
Vine.
like random stupid shit? There was no
Yeah,
like theme?
no, I don't think so.
Got it.
I don't actually know how Logan Paul. Maybe he just got famous from his brother.
I assume they did this stuff together. I don't know. Do they have like they probably do separate channels or
Yeah.
whatever?
Well, I know Logan Paul does that fucking podcast.
Hmm. I'm not familiar.
Yeah, they both did Vine. No, he does a podcast. It's a really bad podcast. I see it on TikTok occasionally.
Oh, love it.
It's impulsive. Is what it's called.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Corny.
What a play on words.
Yeah. Right.
Mm. Well, good for them. They're popular.
They sure are.
Hmm.
One of them's dating that porn star.
What?
Um, Lana Rhodes, maybe.
Not familiar with her.
What?
I
Really?
don't know. I don't really know porn stars.
Oh.
Well, I'll have to do some research.
She's from McHenry, in case you were wondering.
What?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I might have heard about a McHenry recently.
Or maybe it's Jake Paul dating the porn star.
Was it Lana Rose? Hmm.
Oh, never mind. It's the other guy on their podcast that's dating Lana Rhodes. Mike Majlak.
Hmm. So
Never heard
clown.
of that guy.
I don't think anyone has.
Yeah, he's a douchebag, just like the other Paul.
Wow, there you go. From McHenry.
You heard it here first.
Huh. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
All right.
And I always thought nothing good came out of McHenry.
A lot of good things coming out of McHenry.
Really? Tell me about it.
You know, some things. What's that? What's that one band?
Alkaline
Alkaline
Trio.
Trio?
Yep. Cute how you guys said that at the same time.
Very good.
Robert Downey Jr.
No.
Not to be confused with Robert Downey Jr.
Wait, who? Who?
Tight end, receiver. No,
You
he's a
keep
tight end,
saying
right?
Robert Downey Jr.
No, I said
Well,
Robert Tunyon.
No, you didn't. You
you
said Robert
said
Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr. I'm pretty sure.
You said
And then
Robert
I said,
Downey Jr. not to be confused with Robert Downey Jr.
"Don't lie to me."
No, that's
Okay.
100% what you said.
All
You
right. So
did it again.
this tight end is good.
Robert Tunyon. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
alright.
Robert
He
Downey.
plays for Green Bay. I think you guys are just mishearing me because I made sure I said Robert Tunyon.
You heard Robert Downey Jr., right, Sven?
I heard Robert Downey Jr. I probably would have heard Robert Onion if that's what you said, but
Yeah.
I don't think you did.
You definitely threw it in
Rubbing
Junior at the end there.
Rubbing Onion Jr.
Rubbing on your Junior. I love it.
That escalated. Wow. Yeah. Well, okay. You got me, Jeremy. Alkaline Trio. We'll accept that.
Alright.
And apparently this porn star.
And Robert Tunyon Jr.
Hold on. Don't
I
worry. Don't
well,
worry. I
I'm
got
not sure
another one.
about that. I don't know about this
Hold on.
onion man.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Holding.
Hold
Holding.
on.
Still holding.
Uh, fuck. Who? Pitcher for the Orioles. This was a long time ago. I can't remember what his name was. Uh,
Couldn't tell you. More baseball.
more baseball.
Is
Circling back.
is Taylor made a popular golf thing, Smith?
TaylorMade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that founded it was born in McHenry.
Wow. Yeah, TaylorMade's
Uh,
up there with Callaway, right next to each other there.
okay. Um, Jason Font, who was I think the Red Ranger, born in McHenry.
No. Like the original?
Um, Wesley Collins. Yeah, the original. No, no, not the original. Time Force Power Rangers. So
Oh,
that's
that's a
newer.
couple
2001.
down there, yeah.
Bobby Miller. Pitcher for the Orioles. Or he was at least. 2017.
Okay.
I don't think anything else ever happened. It wasn't that good.
Uh, Joe Walsh.
No.
Yeah.
The Joe Walsh,
Do you know who that is?
the Eagles guy?
Eagles guy. No, a politician.
Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? I have seen that name.
Two-eyed Jack. Quarter horse stallion and show horse, the leading all-time sire of American Quarter Horse Association champions.
No.
I mean, on March 30th, 1908, a train bound for Ringwood crashed near McHenry Train Depot. One person was killed.
We're digging deep now.
I don't know why that's on Wikipedia.
Oh, you literally looked up McHenry on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
I love it. Hmm. Well, good for McHenry. Is that
Yeah.
McHenry or McHenry County?
McHenry. McHenry.
Mm, okay.
McHenry County, Wikipedia doesn't show me. So,
Interesting.
is there anyone from Fox Lake?
No.
Might as well go through it.
Billy Klaus, shortstop and third baseman.
Fucking baseball people?
Anne Margaret, a singer, actor, and dancer.
No.
Uh, Alexander Joseph McGavick, Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese.
Prestigious. Okay.
He's up there.
He's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the good old you know, Al Capone tie-ins though.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I think we've been going for a while. Do you
Ooh,
guys
yeah, a long time without Jeremy.
yeah, you
But
guys
yeah,
Oof,
you guys
my
want to
bad.
end it here? No, you're good, man. No worries. You guys got any last minute thoughts, comments?
If anyone
uh,
wants to start a GoFundMe for me to get a chop saw, a miter saw, we'll link it
you're
in the
you're in
description.
the market for a miter saw
Yeah, so I tried to build myself a desk. It went okay.
from scratch
Yeah,
with like 2x4s.
yeah.
Wow, look at
I didn't
you.
have I didn't have a miter saw, and I didn't feel like going to my dad's really, so I tried to do it with a circle saw. Needless to say, it's hard to cut a 45-degree angle with a circle saw.
Yeah.
I didn't really know how to do it. Well, I did, but it didn't turn out well. So,
Oh, well, how come you didn't send me a picture of your desk?
which desk? The one I just built, or
Yes, the one you just built.
because it's an embarrassment
Oh, is that what you're using?
right now?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you didn't even. You're
no, it's still in the
just
garage.
embarrassed.
I'm just gonna use it as like a workbench for in the garage.
Sounds good. For your miter saw, right? When you get one?
Yeah, yeah. So it'll be GoFundMe and Christmas present for me, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, not terrible. Definitely not great. It's a little slanted on
I can't
account of
wait.
the crooked cuts.
Can't wait till you have another party so I can see it.
Well, I'm thinking I could probably take it apart and take the pieces that need to be cut over to my dad's. It's like 10 minutes from my house, so just give him a quick 1-2 cut.
There you go.
There you go. Perfect.
I didn't know you were such a handyman.
Hmm.
He's the
Other
handiest.
things you don't know about me?
There are. I'm
Man of
trying to
mystery.
learn.
Bring it on over. So yeah, that's it. That's it from me.
All right. Well, with
I
that,
don't need a miter saw. I already have one.
Ooh, start a GoFundMe for Smith to get a
Hasn't been a
jigsaw.
while yet.
I have a jigsaw.
Oof, well, you're supposed to be for me, so.
Oh,
Just start a GoFundMe to get me like an entire kit of power tools.
okay.
It's
Let's do
basically
it.
where we're at.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
all right. We'll end it there. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, brother.